This is the letter 47 Republican senators sent Iran's leaders, warning the country against striking a nuclear deal with the U.S. The White House wasn't amused.
I think it's somewhat ironic to see some members of Congress wanting to make common cause with the hardliners in Iran.
Essentially, their letter says any agreement signed by President Obama will unravel when he leaves office. Now, the president has made pretty clear he plans to bypass Congress when it comes to negotiating a deal Republicans would really like to prevent from happening. Hence their letter. A letter that was, at the very least, a breach of normal diplomatic protocol, not unlike the way Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was invited to Washington without the White House's approval. Now, this sort of meddling in negotiations with foreign governments, while unusual, isn't unheard of.
We make history tonight, not for ourselves, but for the ages.
In 1968, then presidential candidate Richard Nixon tried to undermine the Vietnam War peace talks for his own political gain, or so the story goes. While he never admitted to it, Nixon's campaign was accused of reaching out to the government of South Vietnam, urging it to refuse a deal with then-President Lyndon B. Johnson, promising a better one if Nixon were elected. Many historians say, at the very least, that would be a pretty clear violation of the Logan Act. The law was named for this guy, a Pennsylvania state lawmaker who went behind President John Adams' back and tried negotiating with France. The law makes it a crime for any citizen to communicate with a foreign government with intent to influence the measures or conduct of any foreign government in relation to any disputes or controversies with the United States or to defeat the measures of the United States. Of course, in the 216 years the law's been on the books, no one's been prosecuted for violating it. The Senate's Republicans surely wouldn't be either. They're now pushing for a bill that requires Congress vote on any deal with Iran before it's accepted. The deadline for that deal is March 24th. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn. Multiple sources, a broader view.